Hey residents of Dangerville, Jacob here. Recently, I made a video on the tragic story of how monsterverse Kong's entire clan and family were brutally killed by hordes of skullcrawlers, which if you haven't seen yet, go check it out. That video got me thinking though, why the hell did Godzilla not come to the aid of the Kongs? Let's get to it. So yeah, Godzilla seemingly hasn't ever gone to Skull Island. Or at least not recently. When the Kongs were at primal war with the Skullcrawlers, you would think that Godzilla, being the king and protector of Earth, would have come to check in on everything. So why didn't he? Well, the first idea that comes off my mind is that, whether it's from the storm surrounding Skull Island, or by some other means, that Godzilla just can't detect the island. The G-Man seems to have a sense for anything going on in the entire world. And we can see this through his actions and movements in the films and if you check out the Monarch viral marketing website. So if there is some force that is interrupting this sixth sense of Godzilla, then what would give us a solid explanation as to why Godzilla let the Kongs all die? There is also the potential theory that Skull Island and its inhabitants don't sport the highly radioactive qualities that Godzilla and the other kaiju all seem to possess. This is why Godzilla was able to detect the whereabouts of the Muto so easily in the Godzilla 2014 film. But as far as I am aware, Kong, the Skullcrawlers, and all the other creatures on the island don't share this trait. If any of you residents know anything more on this, please fill me in down in the comments. But if they don't, then them not having atomic energy flowing through them could very well be the cause to Godzilla not thinking Skull Island is significant enough for him to visit. If you aren't fully versed in the monsterverse lore yet, there are apparent underground tunnels or channels that Godzilla and the other monsters have used to travel much faster and to escape the surface world. Yes! Hollow Earth theory confirmed! Take that, you flat-earthing bastards! Remember the holes that were mentioned in Kong's Skull Island, where supposedly the Skullcrawlers came from? These holes no doubt led to the expansive underground system that we just mentioned. Godzilla clearly has an understanding of the Hollow Earth routes, so tell me why he couldn't have known about the Skullcrawlers and the island itself. Maybe, just maybe, Godzilla may just resent the Kongs. If I had to guess, judging by the trailers in previous films, I would say that all the future monsters in the monsterverse will have emotions and feelings that are more relatable to what we humans deal with. They aren't just going to be giant, emotionless objects walking around destroying stuff. Godzilla himself seems to have plenty of personality just by watching the most recent trailer. And this is why he just may resent the Kongs. Godzilla is smart, but the Kongs were always going to be just a bit more smarter than he. This relationship has a lot to do with what happened in our real world. Dinosaurs and reptiles ruled the earth for hundreds of millions of years. But when they passed on, the mammals came. Mammals are in theory smarter, more adaptable, and have the ability to use tools which of course led to us. Godzilla no doubt has had to come to terms with mammals ruling the earth the last 60 or so million years. But that doesn't mean he has to like it. Could Godzilla have been jealous of the Kongs before the Skullcrawlers came and wiped them out? Thus the reason why he looked the other way when they were being attacked. Who knows? The cause to Godzilla showing no attention to the Kongs or Skull Island could very well be due to some species beef over who really had dominance over Earth. Sure, Godzilla can swim and travel the world, while the Kongs were stuck on Skull Island, but how long till they would have made it to other parts of the world? Remember that a few million years are nothing more than a few months to Godzilla, so he may just have been looking to stop a future breakout of giant apes, which just may have resulted in him losing his crown, something we all know means so much to this Godzilla. This may be a stretch, but there has to be some reason why Godzilla and Kong are going to face off in Godzilla vs. Kong. This grudge may just be all that was needed to set the course for this epic battle. Reptile versus mammal, God versus king, the future versus the past. Personally, I love the idea of the Monsterverse showcasing a real million-year battle that has taken place on Earth. The battle of evolution and dominance. If the Monsterverse comes to an end after Godzilla vs. Kong, which I hope it doesn't, but if it does, what better way to go out with a bang than to have a battle that represents what has happened on our beautiful planet in real life? This is what I think, but what do you think, residents? Alright guys and gals, I had a blast making this video, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did making it. If you want to donate to our Patreon to get more videos like this, plus special rewards, we would greatly appreciate it. Remember to follow us on our social media pages, which you can follow the links in the description to get to them. I want to give a massive thanks to Ghosty. He has been a resident since the very beginning, and we asked him to look over our Dangerville Facebook page, which he has done so amazingly. Thanks, bro. Keep it up. As always, this has been Jacob, and peace out.